Hello girls and boys, how's it going? So Nvidia just made $215 billion on the market cap. And Jensen Huang, the man in the leather jacket, he made a statement where he spoke about what he thinks about engineers who do not use AI. Here's what he exactly said. He said that engineer that makes 500k, if he does not use tokens worth 250k, I will be deeply worried. Now you must be thinking, Are kuch bhi Savinder, I don't make 500k, I don't use so many tokens, forget tokens. मेरे ऑफिस में Claude Code नहीं है, कुछ नहीं है. I barely struggling with GitHub Copilot. What are you talking about? Hang in with me and I'll tell you how to dissect this statement, why this was made, and like every other video, we dissect the possible intention behind this, and then I tell you why it matters for you sitting in Nasik. Let's get started. Alright, so let's talk about what did Jason actually mean by that statement. Now, unfortunately, a lot of people who hear that statement get stuck at the 500k number. That's not the point of this quote. The point of this quote is the use of tokens. And in the same interview, Jensen said something else. He spoke about the importance of using AI tokens today. And he compared a person who's not using AI to a chip designer who comes to the office with a pen and pencil. And he said that is how I look at a person who's not using AI today. So that's the fundamental distinction that Jensen is making by this. And the latest trends in Silicon Valley are saying that for the amount that you get as salary, certain organizations have started offering 50% of that as a token allowance. And that is even an interview conversation where candidates are saying how many tokens are allowed to do this job. And Jensen is hinting at something very fundamental shift in the way even recruitment is happening. And the core belief, the more AI tokens you use, the more productive you will be, because the faster you will be able to work augmenting AI in your role. Now, if you are sitting in India watching this video and your organization is still not using AI effectively, comment paper and pencil. I want to know the reality of what is going on in your lives. Alright, so let's now start debugging Jensen's statement. Now, as I always say, when one of these billionaires make a statement, ask two questions. What's the context? What's he trying to say? Let's ask those questions. Firstly, what's the context? Where was this statement made? So this statement was made in Nvidia's premier event of the year, GTX 2026. And as you can imagine, when does Nvidia make money? When a lot of tokens are burnt, which means more tokens means more chips, means more profit for Nvidia. So obviously, it is in Jensen's interest to have everybody on earth consume billions of tokens. So you get that context. What's he trying to sell? More tokens, more money, obviously. Now let's look at the other perspective. I'm sure you know of a lot of AI projects which are struggling to show real ROI. That's happening in the industry already. There's another side to the story. Amazon recently publicly spoke about a bunch of meetings which were specifically called to discuss AI generated code which had a huge blast radius, because AI suddenly decided to do something where the perfect guardrails were not in place, and then that had impact on business when several services went down. You're aware of those things that are happening. What I'm saying is, take everything with a pinch of salt. This is good direction to know that tokens are important. You gotta use tokens, but take everything with a pinch of salt, apply your brain, and then understand what you have to do. Now, in the next part of the video, let's talk about how does all of this matter to you and me sitting here in India working for one of the IT companies. Let's get into that now. If you have seen an AI project work spectacularly well, comment AI rocks. If you have seen an AI project fail miserably, say AI sucks. If you don't have any clue what the heck I'm talking about, comment who AI, and I'll know where you guys stand. Alright, so let's be honest with each other a little bit. So if you're watching this video, you're probably not making 500k a year, right? And your company has not yet given you a token budget to spend. Your manager keeps talking about AI the whole day, but doesn't even understand what the heck LangChain is. You're probably with me right now. So what do you make of all of this hulla gulla that I just did in the last 3 3-4 minutes. What I see in the industry is that there are two types of engineers who are emerging. One I like to call an AI whitewash engineer. Uska kya matlab hai? Their version of AI is, of course I use ChatGPT and of course I use GitHub Copilot at work. It's integrated into my IDE, so it's flawless, it's beautiful. Whenever I have to debug something, I go and ask it to debug and it does the job for me. Whenever I have to write a piece of code, I put a prompt and voila, the piece of code works. So of course I'm using AI. That's one part of engineer. The other engineer which is emerging is somebody who's gone completely AI native. What does that mean? The AI that you're using has complete context of the project, of the files, of the functionalities, of the changes done over the last 3 months, why those changes were done, of the release cycles, of the historical data even, and of the endpoints. Your AI agent understands the entire ecosystem and you are using AI as a peer programmer, not as a debugger, not as a cheap intern to write some crappy Terraform code, but you're brainstorming with AI and you're changing your entire workflow the way you work. And a very simple question to get an answer whether you are an AI whitewasher or an AI multiplier is this: if suppose a task used to take you 4 hours earlier before AI, can you do the same damn thing in under 4 minutes? 4 hours to 4 minutes. That's the shift. That's the multiplier. Simple question, but if you ask it honestly, you will get the answer. So in the comments, ask that question to you. Are you an AI whitewasher? Are you an AI multiplier? 4 hours or 4 minutes? And let me know in the comments. Alright, so if you've seen this video so far, here's what I really want you to do. Get serious about building with AI. Not because your career depends on it, your life depends on it, because your organization wants you to do it, but because it's bloody lot of fun and you will get your mojo back. If you've ever built anything in life and you haven't built anything in the last 2, 5, 10 years, now's the time. What do I mean by that? My honest recommendation, if you've not really been on the AI bandwagon at all, then go to the Replit or Lovable and start using this and create something. What do you create? Maybe even expense tracker for your home, for your personal use. Doesn't matter. Maybe a homework tracker for your kid. Maybe a hobby tracker. Maybe a simple calendar for your family. Doesn't matter. Create something with AI. That's if you're just getting started. If you know all of these things, then come down to the serious shit. Install Claude Code. That's the only one that bloody matters right now, and get serious with it. Now there are a lot of things happening in this space. If you want me to make a dedicated video on deep usage of Claude Code and how I use it in my life and in my office work, let me know in the comments. Deep video on Claude Code, and I will work on that video. But get you me, this thing has literally got me super excited about AI. Claude Code, not anything before that, but that's the one. So hopefully this video made sense. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. Already there is another side to the story. Microsoft ना क्या था? Amazon. That's the multiplier. Simple question.